Hi everyone, I'm Paul Tilley. Today we're going to do an overview of this very first module, TB1030, Human Resource Management.
This program came about several years ago where we identified that a lot of tradespeople end up going into business for themselves. Secondly, a lot of tradespeople will advance their careers to a management level. So business for yourself, management level. However, if we look at trades programs across the province and across Atlantic Canada, very few trades programs have any business training whatsoever. In fact, usually there's none. And there's a gap there because if so many of you are moving up through organizations or so many of you are starting your own organization, that's a skill that you really need. And if you have some background in it, this is not designed to make you an expert. It's designed to give you a background. If you have some background in it, you can ask better questions. You can make better decisions, specify, think about, some particular training level you need in some particular area. And most importantly, do a better job in your job and advance your career faster. And that's what this program is all about. Every small business is small, starts off small, they start to grow, and this is when human resource issues start to emerge in small business. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get some level of human resource management skills in your job because that's going to be a problem if you don't have those skills. If you own the business, it's going to be a particular problem because human resource issues are the number one reason people leave your organization. And if you know how difficult it is to get good people now, you want to keep them. You don't want to lose people. And you don't want low morale. Those all cost money. So human resource skills save you money, save you people. So we're looking at some of the theories and we're focusing on assessment. What is it we need to do to get the right person in the job? We're looking at recruiting. We're looking at hiring. We're looking at terminating. We're looking at developing. We're looking at personnel policies and their role in order to kind of standardize the human resource issue. Managing employees. And the last issue is succession planning. As some of us get ready to retire, for example, who's going to replace us? For some of you younger people, it may not seem that critical now, but life goes by pretty fast, to quote Ferris Bueller, and that's one of the things that you want to get a handle on earlier rather than later. How is this module going to flow? Well, in week 1, which is where we are now, we're doing topic 1, and you can see in week 2, we're doing topic 2, and week 3, we're doing topic 3, so the topics roll down per week. I also have what's called graded discussion tasks. Now, if I just come back to this in a second, I'll talk to you about the module evaluation. To complete this module, here's what you need to do. I have in this module about 2 discussion posts per unit. There's 6 units. So I have 10 of these little discussion postings. We're going to look at a couple of them tonight so I give you an idea of what we mean by discussion posting. They're worth 50% of the module. They have a value of 50%. My goal for you is to do those discussion forums. There's no right or wrong answer to those, but I want you to think about them. So I need you to do them. That's worth 50%. There are also 5 tests, a test for each unit effectively. We have 6 to cover, but most of them, not all of them have a test, but most of them have a test. Those tests are multiple choices that when you read and cover the material in the unit, you do the quiz. There's only 10 questions, pretty straightforward. You do those, and it just kind of reinforces what you've studied in the unit section. So 2 of those things combined are 100% of the module. That's how the module is evaluated. Tonight, for example, we're looking at topic 1, and the discussions, there are 2, organizational structures and developing a human resource plan. And we're going to talk about those in a few minutes. And there's a topic test 1. So that's something you could do this week, having covered that material. These won't take you. When I think about a discussion, What am I thinking about? I'm not asking you to write a book. I'm asking you to think about it and write a paragraph on it. Okay? That's about the extent of what I want you to do. It's not deeper than that. I want you to demonstrate to me that you've thought about it. That's the major issue. If you do it, you get a grade on it. If you don't do it, you don't get a grade on it. So it's a pass-fail type thing. You either do it or you don't. So as I say, there's no wrong or right answers, but it's important you do them to get the most out of this. I want you to get as much out of it as you can. So those are designed to reinforce what we've covered in the material.